Wow, ladies. Well, my name's Batman, but you can call me Bob. When I see the boy wonder, I just say, yo, Rob. I used to wear a cape, you know, and do the leotard bit. Now I'm wearing jeans and a jacket cause I don't give a shut your mouth. I used to bust my butt all day, fighting crime. Now I'm rocking Colorado when I sing my rhyme. I turn in a crowd, too crazy old mob. John Batman, you can call me Bob. Can't hit a wrong note. Well, I'll tell you all that story that once happened to me. Me and little Robin, we were cruising down the street in the Batmobile with the lights turned low. Six-pack on ice, good to go. With the radio blasting out our old theme song. Robin kept passing me this big old bat bong. I took a couple bat hits. And the next thing that I know, this cop pulled us over to the side of the road. He said, hey, what's your name, boy? You look like a damn slob. I said, I'm Batman, officer. But you can call me Bob. Unexpectedly got better at it. Just overnight. Well, I turned to Robin and said, hey buddy, it's getting kind of late. Gotta find me a Colorado girl before I start hallucinating. We found a little place and we went inside. They gave Robin some shit at the door about his age. He lied. I went up to the bar, ordered myself a Coke and Jack. And that's when I felt a hairy hand on the back of my back. I turned around, dropped a drink. There was a girl there in a mink. I think it was a mink, I'm not sure. She was pretty hairy. I introduced her to Robin and I said, hey, this little guy's name is Rob. But I'm the Batman. She can call me Bob. That's the solo that you do when you're going home with a hairy chick. But you know.
Guilty.
So, yeah, no, me too. I think I talked about it earlier in the set, actually. I promised to behave when we're back to the Bat Cave. She took one look at my goddamn place. And she started to shave. She gave me a nice kiss. She said, hey, boy, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna slip out to the bathroom and see if I can get some of this lower back hair. I said, take your time, be thorough. I said, in fact, there's a beer groomer under the sink. I'd start with the beer. Actually, what I'd do, get that shower going, get nice hot, get in that shower, get it steamed up, soften up some of the hair, hit it with a beer groomer, get back in that shower, soften it, groomer, soften, 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 then maybe hit it with a blade. I'm just saying, I got too many blades in my razor for what you got going. When you're done, please, for God's sakes, dispose of them. In fact, everything that you touch in the bathroom, there's a burn barrel under the sink. Put it in the burn barrel. There's also a gallon of gasoline under there. Douse the entire bathroom with gasoline. Set it on fire. I'm never going in there again. She left the room for a minute. Throw on some tunes. Open up the skylight, so we could look at the moon. But when she came back in, she had a whip in her hand. Turns out she was a psychotic Catwoman. That's right, she started chasing me around. She was screaming some shit like she wanted me dead. Had to fucking bust out my batarang, hit her in the head. She went out like a light. I said, oh man, what a night. Had to drag her down to the Fort Collins Police Department where they locked her up as I was leaving. The sergeant looked at me and said, son, you've done a fine job.